This song's, I happened to be reading White Noise by Don DeLillo when the East Palestine train derailment happened, and I got a song out of it. In 1985, Don DeLillo wrote a book called White Noise, relating self-worth to the value of the things that we buy in order to forget our endings. But all you really need to know for this song is that in that book, a train derails and explodes like a bomb releasing toxic gas, and that used to be fiction. It ain't us, said the CEO of Norfolk Southern. Ain't us either, said the government. Must have been God or luck, that ain't so good. It ain't us, said the people of East Ohio. No one to blame, all the while East Palestine's a poison neighborhood. 2014, Congress passed a bill that required trains that could toxic spill to have electric pneumatic brakes that were all real shiny. Those old air brakes do fine with freight, but with toxic materials you can't make mistakes. $6 million in donations, that bill was gone. It ain't us, said the CEO of Norfolk Southern. Ain't us either, said the government. Must have been God or luck, that ain't so good. It ain't us, said the people of East Ohio. No one to blame, all the while East Palestine's a poison neighborhood. February 3rd, 2023, a freight train carrying vinyl chloride speed was too fast for its 1970s bearings. 50 cars derailed, spilling old air contents, risking explosion. Norfolk Southern started burning that stuff, watched the smoke. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources estimates the spill killed 4,000 fish, poisoned children, killed pets, and all the deer. Smoke kept growing in a giant column. We still don't know the extent of the problem. Somehow I'm not sure we ever will. It ain't us, said the CEO of Norfolk Southern. Ain't us either, said the government. Must have been God or luck, that ain't so good. It ain't us, said the people of East Ohio. No one to blame, all the while East Palestine's a poison neighborhood. Norfolk Southern's worth $50 billion. It issues shares to executives of millions, buys back stock in billions to show they care. Fired half the workforce to Wall Street's praise, cause the safety oversight folks were overpaid, and it's cheaper to poison children than to upgrade brakes. It ain't us, said the CEO of Norfolk Southern. Ain't us either, said the government. Must have been God or luck, that ain't so good. It ain't us, said the people of East Ohio. No one to blame, all the while East Palestine's a poison neighborhood. White Noise ends with a beautiful sunset, enhanced by the chemicals the train erupted. Its beauty a distraction from our deaths. Norfolk Southern wants to play that game. The government, it looks like, wants the same without having to admit they made the mess. It ain't us, said the CEO of Norfolk Southern. Ain't us either, said the government. Must have been God or luck, that ain't so good. It ain't us, said the people of East Ohio. No one to blame, all the while East Palestine's a poison neighborhood. Yeah, East Palestine's a poison neighborhood.